All right, I think we're back.
So that was a thing that happened.
That happened. That happened.
For those of you trying to figure out where the fuck we went, power cut off.
Yeah. Fucking storm out there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's all right. 10 minutes and won't be storming. So welcome to Florida.
All right, so there was a pretty dope ass promo month Friday night on SmackDown.
There's a dope ass promo almost every Friday night on SmackDown.
Yep. So we had.
I mean, the fact that Cody and Randy were in the same ring at the same time, and then wrong one, right? Are you talking about that one?
What?
Are you talking about the Cody promo?
No, we can't.
Oh. I don't know what fucking promo we're talking about when you're talking about the Cody promo.
We're talking
acting.
Acting. Yes. We are talking about Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. Just a quick overview.
Before the power went out.
Yes, before the power went out. We had Roman Reigns come out first.
Yes. And
the European, or I guess the English fans, have a chant that they like to do now. Started with Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, they do that every time they go to the UK.
Yeah. But it was Roman Reigns this time they were doing it too.
Just wait till they do it to Draven Grimes.
And then he did his thing on the mic. And someone had just power washed those veneers. Because homie's teeth were the brightest thing in the fucking room. All right. Jesus Christ. It was so bright. I never noticed anyone's fucking teeth unless they're like fucking horrible. Those are some teeth. Dim's some teeth.
I am fighting an urge to say a word that will be bleeped and demonetize us, but I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Don't do it.
But that looking shiny to me.
It was shiny as fuck. And then it was so funny when they were doing that Roman Reigns, and then Paul Heyman was there doing it. Roman Reigns.
Or watch, he's gonna trademark it.
And then out comes Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to me, these are maybe not the top mic guys.
No, he's over on Raw in the UK.
Yeah. Because I think right now, John and Cody are the mic guys right now. They're just pristine every single time.
Because Cody's working off of John.
Yeah. And then just slightly under them is Punk. Just slightly. So I think Roman, as great as he is, he set a bar. Seth comes out. He's a little bit better than Roman on the mic to me.
Well, he's also a little bit better in the ring.
In the ring, too. Yeah, for sure. And they were doing Seth's song. He was sitting there in the ring, and they were, whatever his thing is.
It's in my head. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. And he walks over and he puts the mic to Heyman's mouth to see if he was going to sing his song, too.
Because Paul Heyman hates that freaking song.
Yes, he does. And then he does his thing. And his thing is like, I'm always cleaning up your fucking mess, Roman. I'm going to have to fucking do it again. You could have let me finish him, but you didn't. You could have finished him at the Rumble, but you wouldn't let it happen. I've got to clean up your fucking mess. It shouldn't be 3 of us in this match. It should just be us. But now, I've got to deal with your mistake, and CM Punk's coming in here.
Well, before we get to that, remember what he was trying to do. He was trying to get on Roman's fucking good side. By bringing back all the past history with the Shield, the fact they worked Undertaker in that particular building in 2014, the fact they put him through the fucking table, all that shit, and Roman cut that shit off real quick. He's like, what's this we? We died a long time ago, and it was your fault. And I love every fucking time they bring any 2 of the 3 together, whether Moxley's involved or not. They can always bring that back, and it gets fresh fucking heat.
Yep.
And it automatically makes Seth the fucking bad guy.
And that is when he kind of went to, I'm always cleaning your shit up, And he was the architect of the Shield. He was the boss, pretty much. Which is kind of weird because at the very beginning,
I always thought it was Moxley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did too. He was supposed to be. And then,
well, the original run, he was the three of them were supposed to be Punk's guys, and Punk's was supposed to run the Shield until like around Mania where they broke up, and he had those three guys to work for the remainder of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish that did happen.
Yeah, kind of do too. But we did finally get the Punk Moxley match at AEW, and then of course the match is on WWE. And then Punk's music hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm literally sitting there with my wife there. She's not even paying. She started paying attention when Roman started and Seth came out. You know, because she's actually a fan of Seth Rollins.
I'm sorry.
I mean, she's not like a die-hard fan, but she likes Seth Rollins.
Obviously, she wasn't running around doing the frickin' song.
That's right. So Punk comes out, and I'm like, we just saw Roman and Seth slay the mic.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the best of the three mic skills. I'm like, this is a fucking treat. So he comes out.
And you're not even mentioning the fact Paul Heyman's there, which is a goat
on the mic. And he comes in. He eventually comes in. But
that opening line. I love that opening line. I've come here to sign a contract and chew bubblegum.
Yep. That's the old
Roddy Piper.
Yep. I'm all out of gum. So he does his thing, and he's sitting there and he's running his mouth, and he's about to sign the contract, and he starts looking through it like nobody ever looks.
Yeah.
At the contracts on a contract sign.
Yeah, they always go to the last page and sign it, motherfucker.
Yep, just sign it. Or a lot of times they have the signature page as the first page, so they just open it and sign it. So he's looking through the contract, and Roman's like, "What the hell are you doing, man? This is TV." And he's
Come
like,
on, kid. Page 4, clause 5.
He's like, "Wise man, you know,
help this
school this man. Help this man." And Heyman goes over to him, and he says, "The clause that you're looking for is in there." Said, "You will close WrestleMania and finally live your dream of headlining WrestleMania."
Mm-hmm.
And he like embraces Punk
that
like
little tear.
Yep.
That tear that made fucking 20 years of fucking work worth it.
Yep. So he Roman starts running his mouth about
one man's main event is another man's favorite check. And Seth is over here losing his fucking mind.
Which is crazy because he gets to main event WrestleMania also.
But his hatred for fucking Punk supersedes. He would rather open the fucking show.
Yes, if it means Punk doesn't get to main event it. It was so brilliant. And then... And this is the first contract signing I can remember where they didn't come to blows.
Yeah.
In
a long time.
In a long fucking time. And then when Punk said, by the way, something about...
I love it.
That wasn't the favor.
He went up to him like, "I acknowledge you, holder of the Ulafala, the head of the table, the big dog?
Yeah, the big dog?
I acknowledge you. Thank you." And then he stood up and he's like, "But that's not the favor I'm owed." Cut the fucking black on the show. It fucking ended perfectly.
Yes. So Paul Heyman
sold it flawlessly. He sold it
perfectly. But behind the scenes, you have to understand that he convinced Roman to step up and let this be in the contract because that was the favor.
Mm-hmm.
Roman thought he was done with all this sharing the wise man bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there had to have been some deception there because Roman was like, his eyes were fucking like, what are you talking about? So there is so many fucking layers to this shit.
Oh yeah, this bitch is an onion.
This is like an ogre.
Layers.
Ogres are like onions. All right. Like, you got the Seth hatred for Punk.
Yes.
You've got the history between Seth and Roman.
Yes.
You've got the budding conflict between Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns, and an unknown relationship between Punk and the Wise Man now. And then you got Punk there, like, using...
He's playing chess when the rest are playing checkers.
Yes, absolutely. He's like, I know you hate me. I know you don't really give a fuck about me.
But I know he loves me.
Exactly. That was an amazing promo. The three of them, it was chef's kiss.
You know what made it even fucking bigger of a fucking deep cut? If he came out with Punk's old "I'm a Paul Heyman guy" shirt.
Oh shit.
Because think about it. CM Punk was the original Paul Heyman guy for this era of fucking professional wrestling, not including ECW and shit like that.
Well, was he first or was Brock first?
Brock was more, I just need somebody to talk for me.
Yeah, I guess that's
Punk was the first guy Paul took fucking sides and fought like hell for.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the way back from OVW when he got signed to WWE to when he got to ECW. Remember, Heyman fucking quit his job because they wouldn't put the ECW title on fucking Punk at the Elimination Chamber show. December to December when they put it on Bobby Lashley. He quit his fucking job.
Damn.
I mean, obviously, he later came back and was doing writing and shit. But he was so sold that Punk was the future, and I fucking agree with him to this day. That was one of the, and that's a good show. We can go back into like a top 5, the wrong calls in fucking pro wrestling, and that would probably be one of my top 2.
Yeah, I agree.
So that relationship, especially for guys that are CM Punk fans like I am, remember all that shit, and yes, Paul's a conniving, deceiving little Jew. he's made it clear himself.
Mm-hmm.
But what if?
I'm Jewish, folks. It's fine.
I'm a ginger. What if?
Yeah, he doesn't even exist.
No. What if? What if all of this builds up? Paul does turn on Roman? Not for Punk. Roman's peaked. Roman peaked when he was champion. Punk peaked when he came back, so to speak. Seth hasn't fucking peaked yet. He's still rising.
Amazingly, he hasn't peaked yet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I figured when he won the world title back in 23.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, back in 23. That's where he peaked. When he had that amazing fucking run. The only fucking amazing run with that title. What if Punk jumps on those coattails? We get another fucking heel run on Seth Rollins. And we have a heel Rollins and a heel Heyman on the mic.
Oh shit.
Mm.
That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. But going back to this 3-way match, I want you to think about something. And this is, you look this up. This is facts. There's evidence to back this up. Whenever Punk was involved in a match with any of the 3 Shield members, they could never go over clean.
Right.
When Roman and Seth ever worked each other, there's never been a decisive win.
You're right. There has not.
Mm-hmm. So mind game wise, Punk has the advantage.
Oh yeah.
Punk's in fucking Seth's head. All you gotta do is look out in the wrong fucking way. He sees fucking red and take advantage of it.
And now, with what's going on with Paul, he's in Roman's head too.
Mm-hmm. But that's more with fucking Paul. Paul has to play those mind games.
Right.
So, Punk and Paul with that fucking chemistry, that's where Paul fucking comes in. I still say he hasn't really gotten to Roman's head yet as far as Punk goes. He's still got a few weeks left.
Mm.
Maybe Roman will grace us with his presence one more fucking time. Because we all know he's working a part-time schedule.
Yep.
But we do have to talk about this.
Yep.
This is main eventing night 1. correct me if I'm wrong, and this might be the old school guy in me. But when you win the fucking Royal Rumble, aren't you given the guaranteed main event slot for the championship of your choosing?
Yeah, I seem to remember that being a thing.
Mm-hmm. And there's only been three times that I remember that the Royal Rumble winner did not go on to main event WrestleMania, because 2 of those 3 times the WWE title was on the fucking line. Once in fucking 92 when Ric Flair won it, and once in 2016 when Triple H won it. I said that right. 2016 Triple H won a fucking title. And then when fucking Daniel Bryan won it, and he worked Sheamus in the opening match that lasted 16 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, Rock Cena 2 closed out that show. That was also the same show. We had Punk, Chris Jericho for the WWE title. We had Triple H, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that still opened the show and didn't close it, and the fact that last year, the world title match opened night 2, that shows where they are with the fucking world title as far as their validity of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my problem, the validity of that title. My problem is that Jey Uso, the Yeet Man, worked his ass off, won this opportunity to main event, big fucking air quotations there, fucking WrestleMania. He got slotted with fucking Gunther because John Cena wants to fucking main event WrestleMania because it's John Cena's next WrestleMania. And I understand that to a point, but why the fuck couldn't that title match be night 1? Why couldn't the fucking Royal Rumble winner and the fucking champion of his choosing main event night fucking 2?
Exactly. I mean, there's 2 nights now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless they're going to start this whole thing like the UFC does, where it's, they have 2 or 3 main events
but they've
on the
done
card.
That before. Think back to when Taker and Punk worked at WrestleMania 29.
Mm-hmm.
There were 4 main events in that show. You know what Punk said? No. There's 1 main event. There's always been 1 main event.
Just one?
It's the one that closes the fucking show.
Yeah.
You can call it a main event, but it's not the main event. That's not the fucking reason we make this show fucking go.
No, I understand. I've never agreed with it.
Now, I'm a little biased on 2 nights of WrestleMania and having night 1 main event, night 2 main event. To me, the main event is what closes WrestleMania
Sunday
weekend.
Yep.
I get, you now have 2 main events, and, guys like the Usos and fucking Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and the other guys that have worked the fucking night 1 main event can say they're WrestleMania main eventers. The main event.
Yeah.
You're not the reason we're here.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree with you. I think it's ridiculous, but
I also think it's ridiculous we have 2 nights of WrestleMania.
True.
I mean, WrestleMania used to be 3-4 hours. Now it's fucking 12 and a half.
Right?
Fuck.
Yeah. So, getting back to this 3-way. Getting back to this 3-way, what do you think is Punk's favor?
I don't know at this point.
And we're so close to Mania. I have no fucking idea.
I've had many fucking theories of it, but everyone's been fucking shot fucking down. Unless fucking Punk and Heyman fucking come together at fucking WrestleMania night 1 and he cashes in his fucking favor on night 2 and beat John Cena for the fucking title.
Yeah, but how can Paul give him that?
It's a favor. It's kayfabe. We don't have to fucking ask the rhyme or reason of why.
Yeah, in that, Paul isn't the matchmaker. Like, there's got to be something's gonna have to connect him to a favor that Triple H owes Paul or some shit. Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and accept that Paul Heyman can make a match for them.
That could probably go back to the Hall of Fame of Paul Heyman and have a fucking rhyme or reason for that. What? When he sucked Triple H's dick in his fucking Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, yeah.
I am sure in the past 30-something years, there has been a fucking favor owed.
Oh, I'm sure.
What if he called in a fucking favor from fucking... Let's throw it out there. Fucking 22 years ago, when fucking Paul Heyman fucking paid off Booker T to lose the match at WrestleMania 19.
That's long-term storytelling, right?
But I'm saying, like, there's all these fucking possibilities that they can pull from, Hunter owes me this favor that I now have to cash in for fucking Punk. Obviously, I don't think Cena's going to win that fucking Mania. I think Cody's going to continue the fucking story, and we're not going to see John Cena until fucking SummerSlam.
Really? Well, Cena's supposed to be at every pay-per-view this year.
Supposed to be.
I actually see John winning that match.
I hope he does, because I want to see that 17 title. Yeah. I want them to also acknowledge Ric Flair's 21 titles.
That's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen, but I would love for fucking WWE for once to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And just give Cena another fucking reason to be a fucking heel. I broke the Ric Flair record, but now you're saying it's fucking 4 more titles than what I got now? That's fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And let him fucking go ham. I mean, yeah. I still like the fan theory that the reason he turned on Cody is because he said, go fuck yourself.
Because he doesn't like the cursing.
He doesn't like the cursing, and the kids cheered it. That's headcanon. That's neither here nor there.
No. I think Cena goes over that match. I think we see Cena Orton at SummerSlam.
I think we see Cena Rock at SummerSlam.
Really?
If he wins the title and Cena gets to the point where Dwayne can no longer control him, it's the old story of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But that would require the final boss to turn face.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think, because there was that whole thing this week about Drew, and I'm sorry. Talking about the wrong call. Drew going over Randy was the wrong call.
Oh, we can debate that all day long.
But we're talking about the Punk thing. Who do you think wins that match?
Depends on which way they run with Paul.
Yeah.
Who do I want? Punk.
Of course.
This is probably the last time he'll ever main event fucking WrestleMania. Of course, I want him to have that fucking check on top of the fucking check of main eventing. But from a company standpoint, the safe bet's Roman, because Roman's still the guy. If they want to shock everyone, finally have Seth get that fucking win over Punk. Keep Roman out of the fucking pinfall. Keeps Roman strong. Give Seth the fucking win back. Because right now, there's one win on Punk. There's one fucking win on Rollins. It's the rubber pin, so to speak. Even though Roman kind of fucked the finish of the steel cage up. Seth still won the match.
I don't want to see this. I think this would be just bad PR. But what if during the match we hear the music and out comes Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is the favor, and he attacks Roman to get him out of the way of the match?
I'll piss on his feet.
Hey, people pay good money for that shit.
Yeah, you like that callback, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about Brock. I know he's still back internally in the roster right now. I think they're not going to see either hire or hair him until this fucking Janelle Brent shit is fucking done, 100%.
Yeah, I would never put him back on TV.
I mean, what if you just fucking hit like the first couple seconds of his fucking music to get everybody's attention? Don't show the graphic, just play the fucking first couple seconds of the music.
Maybe.
Just enough to inquire, oh, we know who the fuck this is, but they didn't actually acknowledge who it was.
Right.
Michael Cole's going, oh my God, could it be? Is it? Next thing you know, Schoolboy.
Yep.
It's all the Schoolboy. 1, 2. There's ways to fucking work around it.
Yeah.
I don't know, though.
I don't want to see that, but that just popped in my head. Like, what could the favor be?
Dude, right now, I don't want to see Brock at all.
I don't ever want to see him again.
I mean, I'm okay with that, too. But if he comes back, this ain't the time.
Uh-uh.
And honestly, I couldn't think of who the fuck he'd work at this point. There's nobody on that roster.
Maybe he doesn't come back. Maybe that's just the favor, and he disappears.
Then you got to make it make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, for shoot, the fucking lawsuit and stuff, that's all fine and dandy. But, you know, the fact they don't acknowledge the fucking lawsuit at all on WWE TV, they've not mentioned Brock Lesnar, but maybe once or twice in the past 2 years. You know, you got to make it make sense to me.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Because I have absolutely no idea what it could be. In my mind, everything is on the table.
I know. But wouldn't it be something if he made evented both nights of WrestleMania and won both nights?
But do you think? I don't know. I don't think Punk needs that title. I think the main event is more important to him than that. Punk doesn't seem like somebody who's going to have a good title reign again.
I don't know about that, especially with the people he's fucking poking right now. He can work a title situation with Seth. He can work a title situation with Roman. He can damn sure work one with Cody.
I don't think he needs the WWE title. I think he can go a long way, him and Seth back and forth, legitimizing that world title.
Yes, but at that point, then we got to take Jay out of the fucking contention. And at this point, it's Jay's time to win that world title.
Yeah.
Give him the opportunity to put some legitimacy on it. Like you said it before, he's the most naturally, organically over babyface right now. We haven't had this since Austin.
Right.
And what did Austin do? Punch, kick, stun, Luthez. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You don't have to do much to fucking make the title fucking legitimate.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Triple H was trying to do with Gunther. Put it on an old school style wrestler to make it look tough.
Mm-hmm.
Just the booking of it just did not fucking work right.
All right. Well, we dealt with the lightning strike.
God damn it.
We made it through the show.
Did we? Oh, we did.
We did.
Awesome.
So this will probably be confusing to watch back on the live, I will
go listen to it on the podcast. We'll make it all nice and pretty.
And I'll probably make a video combining them both.
Yeah, probably.